When you think of Texas, you might picture sprawling big cities or endless vast ranches stretching to the horizon. But there's another side to this great state. Quiet, close-knit towns where life moves to a gentler, more relaxed rhythm. These tiny towns, sometimes with just a handful of residents, are the true soul and heartbeat of Texas. Here, the post office might double as the general store, a place where everyone knows your name, and the mayor could be the same person who fixes your fence, always ready with a helping hand. In these places, every face is familiar, every story matters, and every greeting is heartfelt. Life here is built on connection. Neighbors are more like family, sharing joys and sorrows alike. The true character of Texas shines brightly in these everyday moments under a vast open sky. Home isn't about size or grandeur, it's about love, belonging, and a strong sense of community. These towns may be small, but their hearts are as big and welcoming as Texas itself. They remind us that the most meaningful things in life are often found in the simplest, most unexpected places. On this journey, we'll visit these special towns, wander down dusty roads, and listen to stories passed down through generations, tales that bind the community together. We'll discover the charm, resilience, and spirit that make tiny Texas towns truly unique. It's a celebration of a way of life deeply rooted in the land and in the hearts of its people, a testament to enduring traditions. So pull up a chair, and let's explore the quiet corners of Texas where community is everything, and every moment is cherished. Imagine waking up to the song of a meadowlark instead of city traffic. The gentle light of dawn spills across endless fields, and the only sounds are the breeze and birdsong. Here, mornings begin with peace, not the rush of alarms and honking horns. In places like Guerra or Terlingua, the landscape is vast, rugged, and breathtaking. The open sky stretches forever, and the land rolls out in every direction, untamed and beautiful. Every sunrise feels like a private show, just for you. Homes are simple and sturdy, built to last and nestled into the wild Texas countryside. These houses stand as quiet guardians, weathering storms and seasons, offering shelter and comfort to those who call them home. Here, your closest neighbor might be miles away, or just the horizon itself. The sense of space is both freeing and humbling, reminding you of your place in the world. With only a few residents, space is abundant and connection is inevitable. In these wide open places, every face is familiar and every story matters. Old farmhouses with wide porches and gardens full of wildflowers tell the story of families rooted in the land. Generations have watched sunsets from these porches, sharing laughter and memories as the seasons change. In these towns, everyone shares in each other's joys and challenges. Life is lived together with open doors and open hearts. A new baby is a celebration for all. The whole community gathers to welcome new life, sharing in the happiness and hope it brings. A broken truck brings neighbors running to help. Here, lending a hand is second nature, and no one is ever truly alone in their struggles. This deep connection weaves people together, turning neighbors into family. Bonds are forged over shared meals, hard work, and simple joys. The land shapes its people, resilient, resourceful, and in tune with nature's rhythms. Each day brings new challenges, but also new rewards. They know when to plant, when to harvest, and how to read the subtle signs of the earth. Their wisdom is passed down through generations, and when to take shelter from a storm. Weather here is powerful, and respect for nature is a way of life. There's a quiet strength in living so close to the earth. Solitude brings reflection, and the land offers both challenge and comfort. Life here is challenging but deeply rewarding, a testament to the enduring spirit of tiny Texas towns. In this place, the horizon is not just a view, but a neighbor, and every day is a new chapter in a story that stretches as far as the eye can see. To truly understand a tiny town, you have to listen to its people, their stories, their laughter, and even their silences. The porch swing is where these voices gather, echoing the rhythms of daily life and the wisdom of generations. On a porch swing, you might meet Marfa, the town's unofficial historian, who has seen the seasons change more times than most can count. "I was born in this house," she'll say, her eyes shining. "And my grandmother was too. This land holds my whole story, and every creak of this porch reminds me of those who came before." For Marfa, leaving would be like leaving a piece of her heart behind. Her roots run deep, entwined with every memory and every neighbor. Then there's Ben. a young rancher who carries the spirit of the land in his stride. City life was never for me, he says, wiping sweat from his brow. Out here, the work is hard, but it's honest. What you put in, you get back. There's a satisfaction in seeing the results of your own hands. You'll hear stories of hardship and joy, like the widow whose neighbors brought casseroles and company after her husband passed, filling her home with warmth and laughter once again. In a big city, you can feel alone in a crowd. Here, I've never felt more love, she says, her voice trembling with gratitude. Young families come seeking a different life for their kids, dirt on their knees, stars in their eyes, and neighbors who feel like family. Here, childhood is measured in scraped elbows and firefly nights. We drive an hour for groceries, a mother laughs. But what we've gained in peace and connection is worth every mile. The quiet roads and open skies make every trip an adventure. These stories reveal the heart of small-town life, resilience, support, and a sense of belonging that weaves everyone together like a patchwork quilt. Generations share memories and dreams on these porches, passing down lessons and laughter, ensuring that no story is ever truly lost. The community rallies in times of need and celebrates together in times of joy, finding strength in unity and hope in each other's company. Here, every story matters, and every person is part of something bigger, a living tapestry of shared experience and enduring connection. The porch swing isn't just a seat, it's a front-row view to the town's living history, a place where the past and present meet. In these conversations, you find the true spirit of Texas, open, generous, and fiercely proud. It's a life rich in relationships, not possessions, where the greatest wealth is found in friendship and shared moments. And it's a reminder that sometimes the smallest places hold the biggest hearts, and the simplest moments become the most cherished memories. In a tiny Texas town, the day starts with dawn's first light, not an alarm clock. Mornings are for quiet work, checking livestock, mending fences, tending gardens. Life follows the land and the seasons, moving at a steady, purposeful pace. The local post office doubles as a gathering spot, where news is shared face to face. These daily interactions are the lifeblood of the community. Traditions are lived, not just remembered. Sunday dinners, family recipes, and evenings spent sharing stories on the porch. As the sun sets, calm settles over the town. The sky, free from city lights, reveals a breathtaking show of stars. It's a reminder of our smallness in the universe and our deep connection to each other and the land. In these quiet moments, you feel the peace that comes from a simple, intentional life. This is the true reward of living in a tiny Texas town. Every tiny Texas town is a living museum, its history etched in barn schoolhouses and winding dirt roads. Founded by pioneers, these towns are built on stories of courage and perseverance. The landscape itself tells tales: a lone windmill, a cattle trail, a creek named for a founding family. Walking these streets is like reading a history book written in dust and stone. Local events, parades, festivals, rodeos, bring everyone together and keep traditions alive. These gatherings are the heartbeat of the town, creating memories and reinforcing community bonds. Traditions bridge past and present, honoring the legacy of those who came before. Residents aren't just preserving history, they're living it, adding their own footprints to the story. Each generation ensures the town's story continues. In these small places, history isn't just remembered, it's made every day. In these towns, community isn't just a word, it's a way of life. When disaster strikes, neighbors show up first, ready to rebuild together. Celebrations and hardships are shared by all, creating powerful bonds. The resilience of these towns comes from this deep-rooted spirit. They've weathered hard times, but endure because people refuse to let their home fade away. Residents support local businesses, volunteer, and maintain public spaces. Being a neighbor means active participation and caring for the well-being of all. It's a lesson in the strength found in unity. In a disconnected world, these towns show the beauty of coming together with heart and purpose. Here, everyone is seen, known, and valued. That's the unbreakable thread that keeps these communities strong. In a town with only a handful of residents, every person matters. There's no crowd to get lost in. Everyone's role is vital. The shopkeeper is the community's hub. The retired teacher inspires the next generation. This reliance on one another creates strength and resourcefulness. When you can't call for help, you learn to fix things yourself and share what you have. Neighbors trade skills and support, making the community self-sufficient. Interdependence is embraced, not avoided. Relying on your neighbor is a source of strength, not weakness. This mutual support forms a safety net more personal than any official service. Life here is stripped to essentials: family, community, hard work, and connection to the land. Fewer distractions mean a deeper appreciation for what truly matters. These towns may lack material wealth, but they are rich in purpose and belonging. Their greatest resource is each other. In a world that celebrates moving on, there's beauty in staying put. People in tiny Texas towns aren't stuck. They're rooted, deeply connected to their home. This commitment is an act of love and loyalty, preserving a place worth fighting for. Staying allows you to witness the subtle changes of the land and the lives of generations. Your story becomes part of the town's living history. Challenges exist, young people leave, services are scarce, but those who stay are resilient. They keep the community alive out of love, not for recognition. Their dedication shows that home is a feeling of belonging, where roots run deep. They teach us that extraordinary lives can be found in ordinary places. Sometimes, the greatest adventure is choosing to nurture the ground beneath your feet. As we journey through these tiny Texas towns, their spirit and strength shine through. They remind us that community is measured by connection, not size. These towns invite us to slow down, appreciate the small things, and value human connection. Their lessons are universal: be present, be connected, and be part of something bigger. You don't have to move to a tiny town to find this spirit. It's about investing in your own community, wherever you are. Every place holds stories and the potential for belonging. In the end, we all long for a place to call home, a place where we're known, loved, and part of a greater story.